The small business sector has started to make its presence felt. Revenue Services says that 18,000 new SMEs completed tax returns for the first time this year. But there's still a long road ahead. Government also needs to show its commitment.
If we can put something like 19 or 20 billion into just the education sector, just yesterday alone, I can tell you now that's not even a fraction of what goes into the small medium enterprise sector. So that is an issue in terms of where government's own priorities actually lie.
The Small Business Development Minister says too much has been made of budget allocations. Her role is broader than simply submitting budget requirements.
We don't only just look at the resources that come only to the department. We look at resources that is allocated to different departments, to all the different departments, because we are of the opinion that each and every department has got something for SMEs.
The procurement spend of the public sector is small in comparison to what the country's private sector spends, and that represents an opportunity.
They can do so by changing the way they procure, as an example. If we were just to look at the mining sector, if we were just to change our procurement of goods and services and manufactured product from overseas just to South Africa, mining alone, they procure in excess of 30 billion annually.
Organised business associations see the small business sector as a key partner, but some big corporates are slow to get out of those gates.
It's the fault of big corporates themselves, our own members, who need to take the idea of small medium enterprise development very, very seriously, because jobs are actually going to come from there.
SMEs fulfill an important function, job creation, and it's jobs that everyone's focused on, including the unions, but for different reasons.
We have to be interacting with them. There are issues that have to do with the decent work. There are issues that have to do with the national minimum wage. We have to have a conversation with the SMEs.
South Africa's SMEs contribute some 57% to the country's GDP. That number pales into insignificance, though, when compared to Germany, where around 80% of the country's GDP comes from SMEs. And those businesses are less than 10 people strong each. I'm Angelo Coppola for CCTV in Kempton Park, South Africa.